Welcome to...
As in, katabi ko na si
ganyan.
Ready, set, go. Hello guys! So for this video, we are going to talk about LDR or long distance relationship. Why, Ma'am Karex? Why are we going to talk about LDR?
We are going to talk LDR because one of the member of this group, guess who?
Has just recently entered an LDR.
Who would it be? Is it me?
Is it me?
Or is it him? Comment
Okay,
down
so
below.
at the end of this video, we will reveal who it is. But for now, let's talk about disadvantages. Okay, so what's the first one, Ma'am Karex?
Okay,
First.
so the first disadvantages.
Disadvantage.
One of the disadvantages of an LDR is of course the time. It's the time
The difference in time zone. Kasi,
Bakit ka?
Kasi magkalayo sila.
And
possible
magkaiba
na
yung
magkaiba
time
ng
zone.
time zone nila.
Malay mo.
Why is that a disadvantage?
Pag di ngayon, tas night sa kanya, of course, di yung tutugma yung timing. No.
Kailangan mag-adjust ng isa.
Kailangan talaga mag-adjust ng isa. Of course, pag night siya available,
Kailangan mag-adjust ng isa.
talaga, adjustment talaga. Time adjustment. Ayun, time adjustment kayo yung sinabi
Time
na.
adjustment.
Time difference. Time.
Time
Okay.
difference.
After which, ano pa?
Physical intimacy.
Yeah.
Kasi let's face it, diba? The reason why we enter a relationship, especially those people with the love language of physical touch. Syempre,
Want this
disadvantage to
affection
kasi you cannot touch the person, you cannot
hug
the person,
hold,
hold, what else? Hold what?
kiss,
Kiss?
The
comment
Play,
down
play,
below.
play,
play the
play with everything. Ooh. Anyway, that's
Ano
so
pa?
that's the second disadvantage, physical intimacy.
Ilan ba yung nabanggit natin?
dalawa.
Ano pa? Trust issues.
Oo. Kapag yung...
It depends on the ano naman kasi.
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
So hindi siya general concept. Ano pa?
At some point siguro, yes. Because nagiging issue lang naman yung pag wala ka talagang trust. So, number one yun.
Pero, bago ka mag-enter ng relationship,
You should always have the bucket of
Bucket
Hindi.
hat. Ano yung
Dapat-
bucket hat?
bucket of trust.
dapat mahalin mo muna yung sarili mo.
So,
Mag-feel ka muna.
you
Maging
have
buo ka muna.
distrust.
Trust.
This is a bucket. This trust.
You should love yourself first before loving others. Because you cannot love someone if you don't love yourself. Am I right?
Yeah. Ano?
The next disadvantage is what if it's a scammer or a poser?
Yeah.
That could be, di ba?
Since there are fake profile pictures.
Since nakikipagkilala sa
Scattered,
someone from from another
that we
world
are
or
talking
something.
with the real person.
Yeah.
Malay mo, question mark pa lang.
That's one possibility.
Feeling ko, dapat, syempre, kilalanin mo muna.
Which is another extra effort for you. Instead of diretso kayo sa kilalan, there's an additional wall na parang naghihindrance, parang gano'n.
Kasi di mo pa alam kung
Totoo ba ng
totoo
tao
ba
to?
siya. So yung extra effort mo.
And there are also some
kikilala.
instances na di ba? Na parang kahit nakita na ng actual, minamanipulate pala yung tao. Na
Ay, siguro.
Kalong
Oh,
distance.
possible.
Okay.
Do this,
it's happened.
do that.
Especially in the LGBT community yata. Parang sila yung pinaka-target sa mga ganyan. We're not generalizing but
Yeah.
there's an incident in mind na gano'n nangyari. Okay, next.
Okay, now let's move on.
To the advantages. First advantage is, Kat?
Sige, okay lang agad sa
Baka
lalay.
mag-ipon,
Yeah, savings.
in a way.
Kasi since hindi kayo masyadong lumalabas, hindi kayo nag-date,
you have this
Hindi kayo kain ng
virtual
kain.
and online.
Everything is online, virtual. Mas tipid sa paglabas-labas. And usually nasa bahay lang kayo. So that's the first advantage. What's the next one? Contraception.
Ah,
Since there's no way for you to get pregnant,
Cut.
ay hindi counted. Hindi
Okay na.
counted.
Weird na. Ayun na.
Tapos mas sabi mo mas may thrill.
Mas may thrill. Bakit mas may thrill?
Biglang napunta sa ano ah.
Kasi,
Papunta na doon.
Kasi you always
You always have
think
this-
about one another. Na parang ano yung ginagawa niya, nasan kaya siya. Is that an advantage ba yun?
Pag ganun kasi, distance makes a heart grow fonder. Diba? Talaga naman, kasi iniisip ko siya lagi. So, nag-wonder ka kung ginagawa niya. That makes you heart.
Okay.
tapos ulit yun, hindi ko ma-explain kasi di ba meron ako ng basa. Like yung love nyo na strengthen.
Na-strengthen ang love. In what way?
By separation, like kahit
Oh, ganun
magkalayo
na.
kayo.
Really?
Ganun na, distance.
Distance makes it stronger.
Oo,
para
kasi
sa akin,
parang
hindi no.
may reason kayo parang
All and
Because there's an
even
extra
stronger.
challenge. It makes, the challenge makes it parang stronger for the both parties.
Parang mas okay yung game
To
pag ganun
keep on
eh.
fighting, parang ganun. Mas napapagtibay. Okay, yeah, okay. I get it. Okay, since now that we've already talked about the advantage and disadvantages, let's now weigh them both and one of us will answer, is it worth it to have an LDR? Let's start with you, Ma'am Perez.
Is it worth it? Okay. Kumaya.
para sa akin it depends on the person.
Oo, parang ganun pa rin eh.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Grabe yung yes.
Yes, why?
Kasi kung dalawa naman kayo nag-work together, kasi at the end of the day, worth it siya.
At some point. For her, that's a yes.
Mahuli ako.
Sige, ikaw, how about you,
Bawal
Mother?
sa kanya sasabihin ko.
For me, it's also yes. Because it's a matter of trust din. No matter how kalayo if there is a trust, mag-work talaga.
Okay, Claire?
Hindi na sa hindi ako supportive. Pero it's a no for me.
Huwag mo na pangalanan. Huwag mo na
Ay, yung
pangalanan.
ano?
Oo, mamaya.
Beep!
Okay,
Nakaibig na lang
isagot
yun.
mo na lang. Isagot mo
Hindi
na lang
naman sa hindi
agad.
ako supportive sa kanya, pero it's a no for me.
Sa no.
Pero para sa akin kasi, mas madami pa rin ang disadvantage kaysa sa advantages.
For me, as much
yes,
as possible, if you will start up with an LDR way of meeting,
Alam ko na yan.
let's go with that. Because as much as possible, syempre, the reason why we're going into a relationship is to have intimacy with someone, is to have
Not
someone to
always.
be by our side. Let's face it, that's the main reason why people go into relationship. Because we need someone to be there for us. And how can you say that someone will be there for you
Nalungkot tuloy.
if magkalayo? But if that is the only means that is available right now, then why not? As long as you make sure that LDR is only the temporary option for the both of you. The long-term goal is still for you to be together at some point in time.
Happy ending.
Ganun
I
pa
hope
rin.
so.
LDR
But let
should
us-
not be the permanent thing. It should only be the temporary way
Temporary.
of dealing in a relationship. That's for me.
How sweet
Diba?
it is to be.
I-reveal na natin kung sino talaga yung i-reveal naman na
We can't
it's
wait
Kat!
anymore. It's
She's the one in a relationship.
Oh,
But anyway, since na-reveal na natin ang ating letter sender na si Katrina, what is our message for Katrina and her newly developed LDR?
Knowing Kat kasi, she has been to different, diba, mga aspect ng life, yung mga dramatic, may lively, and so on. But most of the time, yung mga kinukwento niya kasi mga dramatic, like yung sa love life niya, medyo gulo, ganyan, complicated. But this time, since nahanap na niya yung the one niya, of course, knowing that she experienced yung mga, diba, paasa, moments, maybe, yung you're giving much time to the wrong person, but this time she's giving the right time for the right person. And that is the very masayang moment that she has shared to us. Okay, so whatever it is, since LDR naman yun, okay, as a friend or as a ate for her, of course, support whatever it is. And kung ano man yung maging problem, of course, we are here. Although, I don't have much experience with regards to mga ganyan. Of course, as lang ate, yun na lang. Moral support, advice. Kasi at the end of the day, it's a matter of happiness naman. Hindi yan sa marami talagang challenges. Pero if you found this happiness within your heart, that's the time na talagang i-pour mo na. Okay, with that, Katrina,
Okay,
we are so proud.
That's the end of the video.
Ayun sa'yo.
Sana naman. Well, hindi ko naman natapatan yun eh.
Sige, nararata lang.
Hindi, meron.
Hindi,
Sige,
meron
sige.
yun.
Mag-isip ako. Okay, my message for Katrina is, I distinctly remember, Katrina, na a few videos ago, you were so hung up with a guy that we all know. We were talking to a video. You were so into that person, and look at how far you've gone
And look at the glow. Wow.
from developing feelings for that person. And I know na you have always protected your heart from the boys who might break it, and to know that you have finally trusted it to someone, then I'm sure na talagang sinala mo na siya, inalam mo na lahat ng kaya niyang ibigay sa'yo at lahat ng intention niya para sa'yo. And I trust you with that. I just want you to know na in no way am I going to pressure you or judge you in case that this relationship might not work. I'm not saying that it will not work. I'm just saying that you will never feel the pressure from us, because whether you get your heart broken, you get this relationship messed up, no matter how many mistakes you commit, always know that there will still be some people who will love you, regardless of the relationship that you are in. And that we will always stay by your side, because as your friends, gaya nga na sinabi ni Claire, we will always be rooting for your happiness. And that's all that matters for us. As long as you're happy now, you're enjoying what you are feeling right now, then dun kami kakampi.
We are also happy for you.
Yes. So yun.
Katrina
No,
is
Katrina.
one of the longest friend I have in high school. So, parang medyo kilala ko na siya pag sa relationship. So, medyo unexpected sa akin na may boyfriend na agad. I'm like, she didn't take like months.
Hindi ba?
Hindi. Then, mas nagulat ako na LDR. I mean, okay lang sa akin. Pero, lang sabi ko, ngayon LDR sila, what will happen next? Ano na ngayon? Kasi, I know LDR is hard. Na parang ganon. Eh, syempre, as a friend of Katrina, parang,
Ayaw mo siyang mahirapan.
oo, parang, kasi,
gusto
mahirap,
ko mahirap.
medyo may SL. Kasi medyo may times na din nakuan, mahirap din mag-communicate kung LDR. Sabi ko parang, kung ganun, parang ayaw ka naman masaktan si Kat. Kasi knowing ka naman, she has a pure heart and kwan naman.
Pure heart.
So parang
She's
ganun,
one of the
iniisip
kindest
ko na,
person you'll ever
ano na ngayon? Kasi, now you're making me cry. Oh my gosh.
Tapos, ano pa, Claire?
Hindi ko masabi.
Na?
Parang yun.
Naiyak silang dalawa.
Pero parang, okay na sa akin, as long as she is happy.
Parang okay na lang din kahit LDR. Sige, support.
I'll just support her and comfort her in any way I can.
Wow,
Parang ganun
naman.
daw.
So sweet. Napaka-special ni Kat.
Kasi choose
Okay,
of
anong
faith,
reaction mo dun sa mga sinabi namin for you?
Siyempre, happy ako na meron kayo sa tabi ko. Na
So she's very lucky because we are here.
Oo. Kasi sa ibang friends, hindi sila ganun ka-supportive sa akin. Wala, lang. Thank you. Ng marami. Mahal ko kayo.
Uy, next trip would be sa Gomez. Tandaan malayo ka na.
Baka naman pwede siya magpadala para
Kaya nga,
ano.
hindi lang basta thank you guys. 20% ko rin. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so this video goes for everyone who is in a long distance relationship. And if you're in one, always know that you're not alone. There are some people who are going through the same thing as you, and know that no matter how hard it is, you just have to think about the person that you're in a relationship with, and that by the end of the day, it's your love that's going to matter, and the happiness that relationship is bringing.
Yeah.
How about you, Ma'am Correct? So thank you guys. See you all next time.
See you soon on our next vlog.